Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Alrighty then, let's keep it going and going and going and going and going, right? Let's talk about WBC ordering Keith Thurman and Vergil Golden Boy petitioning Vergil Ortiz to fight Keith Thurman, even though WBC ordered Keith Thurman and Errol Spence. Now, I think the strategic thing about this is if Errol Spence don't want to fight Vergil Ortiz and they strip his ass or upgrade him to the franchise champion, which he said he didn't want to be franchise champion, he will be the first black fighter to be franchise champion. You dig me? You feel me? You dig it? But you know, then Vergil will be in position to fight Keith Thurman for the vacant belt. Now, I told y'all a while ago Vergil will beat Keith Thurman. Okay. Well, I find it so funny. Then they just had a WBO convention not a couple weeks or something. The WBO, he could have petitioned to fight Bud, but you heard Oscar De La Hoya. Bud, you know, it's a tougher fight than Errol Spence, and I agree because they both grew up in the same gym, and Vergil Ortiz understand Errol Spence. You see the McKisson fight? Keith Thurman can cause some more problems than I think he could have in the beginning. Fighting Vergil Ortiz, and I'll explain. You know, the thing about Vergil Ortiz, he needs to be in the gym with black fighters. And simple as that. And if that's leaving and going to the Mayweather gym, or that's leaving and going to New York City, or that's leaving wherever the slick fighters at, that's where he need to be in. And I think he should probably start off with smaller slick fighters because of their speed. You know what I'm saying? I think that's kind of the ticket for him. He should be starting off with smaller slick fighters because of their speed. I think that's the ticket for him, and not trying to hurt them, but just trying to really understand where they coming from. Because once he master fighting the slick fighters, it's a wrap. He can bang with the best of them, but he go up to 154. That's who he gonna be up against: the Lubas, the Tony Harrisons, and dudes like that. You know, Charles Conwell, a bulldozer, but he gonna be going up against, you know, a lot of black fighters, and that's who we need to be in the gym with. But Keith Thurman could be a fight all going wrong, and they think Keith Thurman a sweet lick at this point, but he could be a fight all going wrong for him, dude. Cause he got this new high guard. He gonna give him. He got hit too much by McKisson, too much. But the thing about Vergil is he is explosive. He is explosive, and he knocked out everybody that he fought. He don't get enough praise for that, and that's part of being on his own and not having that, people not being accessible to Vergil Ortiz. One thing you know, you go see a Vergil Ortiz fight, you know, it's 100% possibility right now that you're getting a knockout. And I don't think that changed with Keith Thurman. I think Keith could knock him out too. I think you know, Vergil odds are greater. You know, Keith gonna move, and you know Vergil, but you know Vergil conditioning is gonna be the difference in that fight. They gonna drag Keith Thurman in the ring to get in there with Vergil Ortiz. Tell you that right now. You niggas say, oh, no, nigga turn Mexican. No, I ain't fighting no Vergil. No. Give me Bardio's trilogy. Ain't gonna do that. Vergil been the, you know, if he don't get Vergil been to kill Keith Thurman in that hole. But if Vergil work on his defense, work on, you know, moving his head to the side and slipping. You know, I see his daddy in charge, and you know, I don't know, you know, he had always been in charge, even to Robert Garcia. If I was them, I'd go get a black coach, or at least go to a black gym and get a black liaison to kind of show us what's going on. That's the last step in the evolution that he got to take. And then you not only learn how to fight and beat those black fighters, but then you pick up some things you put in your tool bag. He got enough athleticism to apply some of those principles. He not gonna turn into fucking Rocky 3. That's a fucking fictional movie. But what he can do, man, he can just add to his bag. You know, he got some athleticism on his ass, dude. So, but you know, that's positioning. That's the smart thing about that position. They positioning him to get a title shot. You know, just if it's true that Keith don't want to fight Earl. I mean, Earl don't want to fight Keith. And it could be the other way around. Keith probably really don't want to fight Earl. He talking about he wanted to get a tune-up in between time. In the meantime, you work your thing, I work mine. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to get some a tune-up. So Keith, we don't even know if Keith want to fight Earl. But you know, Al Heyman, they ain't gonna want to let that belt get into Vergil Ortiz's hands. And I think Vergil Ortiz ready to knock out Keith Thurman, dude. Keith Thurman got one foot in the door, one foot out the door. He talking about how he got COVID this summer, got on the, was on the couch, gained a lot of weight. The dude inactivity is what killed this career. I won't even say the inactivity, my dude. I say what killed his career was Al Heyman not delivering the fights that he needed to be a star. That was Paulie, maybe a Broner fight before Paul, after Paulie, or maybe we'll say Amir Khan, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. That's why he don't like reciprocate that to Earl Spence, because he had to sit on the pine and Madonna duck him, and Madonna go on to beat Broner and then have 2 fights and get a Floyd check and never come back to a boxing ring, a professional boxing ring again. Didn't get Lucas Matisse, didn't get Lamont Peterson. I mean, you got to remember too, Sean Porter, when he had the belt, told Keith Thurman he had to wait. And Keith Thurman got had his regular WBA belt. He gave Sean Porter a shot. People forget that shit though. So when I kind of think about Keith Thurman, I ain't even really mad at him, dude. Especially seeing how the energy that Earl giving off to Terrence. Everybody, everybody doing the same thing. Don't nobody want to give opportunity. They only want to take opportunities. Gennaro Hernandez gave Floyd an opportunity. He wasn't trying to, pass torch to none of them young niggas, man. Jamel, Lara, well, I can't say Lara, but Trout. You know what I'm saying? Thurman, Alexander, Tim Bradley, dude. And it's the truth. So when I think about Keith Thurman, dude, I don't even really mad about it. Everybody doing the same shit anyway. And then when it's a fight you want to see, the sanctioned belt bodies get in the middle of that. It's all politics. That's all it is. It's all politics. It's all politics. But it's a chance that Keith catch Vergil too, come around that guard. But to me, Keith Thurman ain't doing what's required as an agent fighter. He not making an adjustment. He sound good on TV. He like somebody on TV, like Mike Tannenbaum. What's his name? Used to be the Jets GM. That dude sounds so intelligent on TV, but as the Jets GM, trash. Or Mike Mayock sounds so good on when he make his mock drafts. Him and John Gruden, trash. You know what I'm saying? That's Keith Thurman. Sounds so intelligent, but fight like a fucking caveman. He hasn't took the steps to make the evolution for his age. And I heard that, he brought some people in to sit down on his punches more. You know what I'm saying? And not move as much to conserve energy. It's like he did everything in his power last training camp for Barrios. He did the sit-ups, he did the crunches, and like he did the conditioning, and still faded. You moving too much, dude. The majority of fighters can't move for 12 rounds. They can't. And still be fresh down the stretch. They can't. You gotta move, as you get older, your legs is what really make a lot of athletes retire. Pitchers, basketball, it's the legs. And Keith Thurman, he moved too much. It ain't like he moving for educational purpose. A lot of times, like he moving to flee damage. It's not, you know what I'm saying? He ain't mastered how to sit and deliver in the pocket. That's one thing about Money Mayweather that was evolution from Pretty Boy. Floyd had learned how to be in the pocket but still be defensive. You know what I'm saying? And hard to hit. He had to move around and pivot and go in and out like he used to. It's hard to keep up that pace as you get older, bro. It's hard to keep up that pace when you're young. He learned how to be stationary, but move when he need to move to conserve his legs. So that's one thing you like. That's one thing you kind of, kind of can see. But Keith Thurman ain't made that evolution. And you kind of see Terrence Crawford doing it. He ain't moving. He growing to the welterweight class. He ain't moving as much. Then they say, oh, his legs going. He ain't moving no more, man. Nah. You got to plant to get niggas respect. That's why Floyd at 40 started planting more. To generate more power. They conserve more energy. I said the same thing about Floyd. He fought Cotto. Oh, man, he stopped moving. And, Floyd can talk all the shit he want to about his daddy. When Cotto got in his ass, he went to go hire his daddy back. He looked good. He looked good. That's one thing that people can't say. Nigga went to go get, Floyd, Cotto got in that ass. That nigga went to go get Floyd, Joy, Mayweather Sr. Sure did. So it's crazy. But it is what it is, though. Let me know what you girls and guys think, man. They positioning Vergil for that fight, just in case Errol Spence, don't want to fight Keith Thurman. So him and Keith and Vergil can fight for a vacant belt, which I ain't gonna let happen. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Goodfella TV. Check out the Welterweight and Box News playlist. Peace.